Welcome to the Create with Katrina Julia show by Fit Life Creation, where we talk all the things on wellness, faith, marketing, business, and travel to create a life and business you love. I've been there, friend. I've walked from fear to faith, self-hate to love, corporate to calling, and bondage to freedom, along with transformation in every area of my life. I'm right here with you, walking along on my own path to creating. So tune in so that you learn how to create a life and business you love, hands-on. Let's create it. I am so excited and honored to partner with Spotify for podcasters. Ever since I connected with Spotify for podcasters, I feel like having options like video podcasts and Q&A and polls has helped me be creative on a whole new level. And if you didn't know, I want to thank all of you for listening, because last year we reached top 100 in marketing. And some of the ways this was able to happen is because of the ability to have distribution on platforms like iTunes, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Castbox, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Stitcher, and more. Basically everywhere and anywhere podcasts are in the world. I highly recommend you record your show on Spotify for podcasters. You can download the Spotify for Podcasters app or go to www.spotify.com/podcasters to get started. If you want to make a podcast, Spotify's got this incredible platform to help you make one super easily and distribute it everywhere and anywhere, and even earn money all in one place for free. Yes, for free with Spotify for podcasters. And here is how it works at a glance. You can record and edit your podcast and your shows right from your phone or your computer. So no matter what your setup is like, you get to start creating it today, or like I like to say, #create it. Then you get to distribute it to Spotify and everywhere and anywhere podcasts are heard in the world. Video podcasts are also available. Plus, make sure you check out the different features that I mentioned earlier to get your fans, your friends, and your besties engaging in your show, like the Q&A and the polls, to get people talking. And one tip, I've extended several of my podcasts out to the end of the year, because that way you get people a chance to connect and create it. So, share with me if you record your first and or your next show with Spotify for podcasters. I would love to know. Tag me at Katrina Julia Fit, at Fit Life Creation. And speaking of connecting and creating a conversation, also leave a review on my show with your new show, and I will make sure and shout out your show as well. And definitely check out all the ways that I spotlight and feature and connect with creators on my show and collaborations as well. So let's create it. How Google paid me for content I already created, and how Google paid me over 4 figures for content I already created traveling the world. So I'm here to tell you, friends, that another reason why creating content across Instagram, across TikTok, across YouTube, across other channels may get you paid in surprising ways you never, ever imagined. So picture this. I'm on 15 plus influencer marketing platforms as one of the business development ways that I find opportunities. And one specific platform, obviously, obvious.ly, works with iconic brands like Google all around the world. And I had previously worked on a video project on content I had already created in Colombia with them. So imagine my awe, wonder, surprise, and delight when they reach out to me for this incredible project with Google for travel creators, that they are looking for travel videos to share on YouTube that haven't been shared yet with creators like me that already have a plethora of travel videos. And imagine my delight when they basically let me share and select and upload the videos I want, up to 100 videos. That literally all I had to do or my VA had to do was upload the videos, assign locations, descriptions, and tags, and wait for them to approve it. And over 91 of my videos were approved, and resulting in a 4-figure deal that literally I got the surprise of being paid over 40 days early yesterday on Valentine's Day. Ding, 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 PayPal, you got a PayPal. So thank you to obviously, thank you to Google. And this is another way, you guys, that being a limitless global girl and focusing on sharing how to create it like a boss, a life and business you love with freedom. Stop trying to control the ways that money comes to you, or stop trying to limit it, or stop trying to solely trade time for money and operating in this scarcity flow. And I can tell you, this time last month, my income was less than half of what it is right now in February. And February is only halfway through. And I'm speaking into existence a specific figure that I haven't reached yet. And I can see the evidence and I can see things piling up to where I may even exceed it. So I may be sharing more on that soon. And it's astronomically different than it was a year ago. So being fully transparent and honest, there was several reasons why I left in the middle of a pandemic. One was I'm amazed that I was sane and made it through like 2020, and I'm sure many of you are, okay? Then the more time I spent in my apartment, I started feeling like the walls were closing in. This is not a good feeling. And I knew I was craving adventure. My lease was coming due the end of December. And I knew that literally everything was lining up spiritually and practically for me to take that leap of faith to travel to 3 continents, 10 countries during that 1.5 years. I've now traveled to 36 plus countries. But one of the reasons also, you guys, was financial. That I was looking at like everything, and there was many blessings and many things that happened, but there was also financial struggles and challenges. And especially in building a brand and building a business and like things that were happening or things that I believed or didn't believe. And traveling allowed me to travel for free, get paid to travel, because I also ended up getting press trips and different things that I'll talk about in some upcoming videos. But also it allowed me to reduce my expenses by over 60%. So I share all that to say is don't limit how you create. Don't limit where you create. Don't limit like the limitless possibilities for your life and how things show up and what platforms you're on and how you create and how you co-create and how you create with community. Because truly, like, I'm a huge believer, and obviously my life keeps unfolding in these limitless ways, that create a life and a business you love with freedom and truly create, transform, and inspire, because you're born to. You are. So thank you again thank you again to Google. Super, super excited. I hope this video is shared, and I hope that many people that align beautifully to obviously in different ways. Also connect with the platform, especially if you haven't heard of it yet. And super, super grateful for the opportunity. And I also planted the seed just in case if they're looking for content in the future for Ecuador, Bali, Brazil, or Peru, because those are some of the countries that are on my heart to travel to soon-ish. I don't know if I'm hoping that's 2023, 2024. So there you have it.
Are you ready to be challenged to a whole new level to create it? Well, my friends, I am launching the Create It 3-Day Challenge series. Every single month, there will be a brand new free 3-day challenge to jumpstart whatever area of life that I am feeling led to focus on that month to help you create it. So, we are jumpstarting the first 3-day challenge with marketing like a boss. This is for you if you want to know the good, the bad, the ugly of your marketing, and you want to get to know the 3 platforms to help you find over 500K every single day in opportunities and 10xing your social and seeing how I stream live on up to over 20 plus platforms at the same time. So you can see how not only am I helping you create it, but I'm showing you firsthand of what it could look like for you to market like a boss, blowing up your brain. And in this series, you can dive in with several different bonuses and different things. And then if you've been tuning in on the show, my friends, I have some amazing episodes coming up, like how Google paid me for content I already created, how I beat out over 1 million people to almost be on NBC Apprentice, but work on the show and get paid and work personally with Mark Burnett Productions and NBC. And no, I did not meet the Donald. So click the link in the show notes and scroll down to the second link where the 3-day challenge is there with marketing like a boss. Depending on when you listen, there may be a different 3-day challenge or other things on the link in bio. So let's stop waiting and let's create it like a boss.
All the chats on faith, wellness, money, marketing, business, and travel, so you create a life and business you already. Head on over to the blog, the podcast, and the freebies to jumpstart your transformation. If you're ready to dive into the online courses, the live events, or the retreat, and if you want to create with our community on an even deeper level, definitely check out our internships, our influencer collaborations, management, and brand engagement. Let's create it.